Balthus is the one who wants this kill, so let's weaken you with Hubert. And then we'll have Balthus get the kill. Just barely took both punches. And now you... Oh, wait, actually, are these warp points not turned on? Oh, crud. I think I've really screwed up this whole door thing.
Oh, no.
Well, it's easily fixable. It's just going to take like an extra 5 turns.
Fun times.
Basically, I just have to move Ferdinand back. What is this, turn 12? Yeah, we have until turn 25. I have to keep moving Ferdinand back to get to these other warp panels. It's a heal tile. That one's turned off. And see if one of them takes me where I need to go, or I have to take him all the way back around. I can't believe that I put a door key in the convoy earlier. Why did I make that mistake? There we go.
Interesting apparatus. I wonder if we can operate it.
Oh, hi.
So you have come. I'll make sure you never leave.
Doubt it. I'm pulling the lever, Kronk. Now
Pull
all
the
the
lever.
other teleporters are on. So we can get on up in there. Heal. Yo, Nightmare, welcome to stream. How's it going? And then these units are all just waiting here to beat the Death Knight before turn 25, or finish the last enemies in there before turn 25. We're probably not going to beat the Death Knight. He's the Death Knight. He's not really a unit that's meant to be beaten unless you do specific strats. Oh, interesting. You will regret going for Best Girl.
Nobody goes after
I
Best
should not
Girl.
strain myself.
Thoron does 21. Perfect. Ow. If I remember right from when Slyro... Don't you dare miss. Best Girl. If I remember right from when I did this map with Slyro on his Blue Lions run, there's an item, it's like the March Ring or something up there, and I want it because it is an equip item that gives a unit extra movement. It gives them 1 extra space movement, which would be really good on someone like Linhardt. Oh, my Iron Lance broke. That's actually really bad. I've got to start paying attention to that, because now I'm like gonna do no damage back to them. Whoops, whoopsie. Oh, hey. Look who made it. Hey, kind of like fix my mistakes here. Now, I realized that these ones were gonna break, by the way, chat, but I still wanted to use them. Yeah, Lysithea is basically what you have to do to kill the Death Knight early, because she has Dark Spikes, which does bonus damage against, mounted units like the Death Knight. I'm amazed you hit that, Ferdinand. Well done. No, come back! I want to murder you. Caspar, can you reach and punch that? No, you can't. But no, wait, I can still do it this way, because I'll just have the girls kill him. You're level 11? Hello. Get bowed.
Am I done yet?
Oh, 2 experience away, that hurts. Okay, so now all we have to do is kill the 3 units in here that aren't the Death Knight to finish this chapter.
Back to the fray.
Which is what I want to do, but I also want to get the chests first. Oh, wait, you idiot. Do you have a chest key? No, but I know that this is one of the gates I want. I don't think this lever does anything worthwhile, so we don't have to worry about it. I just need this chest. Okay, so the warp that Caspar took is the one I need. You have a chest key. No, you. No. Bernadetta? Does no one have a chest key?
Byleth? Oh, chest key. I thought that was Bernadetta.
Do you have the other door key? I didn't see it on her. Hubert has a chest key. Okay, I can make it work. I'm sure I have some in the, whatever it is I'm thinking of. This is gonna be really... Can you make it? Yeah, you can make it. Okay, so we're just gonna pass the key down the line to make sure that I can get it where I need it to go. Yeah, and then you're gonna want to pass the key to Ferdinand. Turn 16, we still got 8 turns.
Nice.
Deal. Where's Ash when you need him? Yeah, if only we had Ash. Mr. Infinite lockpicks. Oh, crud. Which one of these did Caspar take? It's the one right above Constance, isn't it? Yes. Go here. Trade. Give me the chest key. Make sure I equip the steel lance. Alright, we got it. I brought it back around. Everything is gonna be a-okay. Whoop. Yes. Alright, he'll grab it this turn, and then we're going to murder everyone and get out of this chapter. Alright, I screwed this up. I'll be honest, there's the March ring I wanted. I screwed this one up a little bit. I blame the not playing for 3 weeks, which means it's technically Jeff's fault. And, you know.
I mean, you've played this game multiple times. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, listen here, you. I don't know who you think you are.
I think I'm Jet.
I am. Etc., etc. I have group flames. This is way more likely to hit, though. Nice 24 damage. Level 14, gamer. It's a pretty good level up. Gotta say, pretty good level up. What's your gambit? Oh, you have the arrow people. I'm gonna hit this. 45%. Let's go! If it's not 0 or 100, it's 50! I won the coin flip.
Yay!
Yeah, little known fact, and by little known fact, I mean everyone knows this, but there are only 3 percentages in Fire Emblem. 0%, 50%, and 100%. If you ever see a number that isn't 0 or 100, then it's 50. It either happens or it doesn't. And that's how percentages work. You're welcome. You learned something new today.
Sure.
All right, now we just kill these 2 units and we're out of here finally. Not my best performance ever on a map, but it was a performance.
Yep, it was definitely a performance.
Yo, where was my 7% crit? Yo, nice no damage, idiot. You're dead.
Weather the storm, huh?
I somehow got Hubert ahead of Byleth in levels? How? What was I doing in this map? I really blacked out for this one, chat.
That is that.
All right, level 14. We can definitely get Byleth to 15 in this next month, and then we can recruit Shamir.
Forward.
Hooray!
Kill them.
Uh-oh.
Halt. You're having a bit too much fun.
You are getting in the way of my game.
Huh. You'll have more opportunities to play soon. Your work here is done.
Understood. I will go.
We will cross paths again. I am the Flame Emperor. It is I who will reforge the world.
Flame Emperor? Rather worrisome that he sounds intent on showing up again. Are they both okay? We should get them out of here.
Ferdinand, how are you talking to us from the other side of the room?
He's Ferdinand von
The
Iron.
enemy is withdrawn.
That's a good point.
Let's carry them up.
Stage complete. Okay, so yeah, turn 20. This should have been like a turn 12 finish, but, you know. Hubert!
Hey!
All right, chapter 6 complete, which means we are going to have to go through some cutscenes now.
Yep. So many cutscenes.
They're pale and their pulses are slow. Still, I don't believe their lives are in danger.
You found Flame? Where?
You missed the most important part of the mission. We found her within that secret passage. The culprits were the Death Knight and... what was his name? Ah, the Flame Emperor. Sadly, they got away.
All that matters is Flame's safety. Right, Professor?
Right.
I'm bummed that we just didn't get to have Edelgard through that. You missed the best part, Edelgard! Girl!
We will take these two to the infirmary. Professor, please inform Seteth.
Whatever the circumstance, I'm glad Flame is safe. Though I'm curious to find out who that other girl is. Huh? Professor? Is that a smile? You look happy. I don't think I've ever seen you like this before. Anyhow, we should hurry to Seteth. He must be beside himself by now.
Professor, please allow me to express my eternal gratitude once more. Flame is safe and sound, and I have you to thank for that. Mere words could never express how thankful I am. I am indebted to you.
I couldn't have done it without the students.
Yep. Give them the credit.
Yes, of course. I shall express my gratitude to the students as well.
But why was Flame taken to begin with?
Her kidnapper was the masked knight who vanished during the Rite of Rebirth, the one known as the Death Knight. Considering the circumstances, it seems plausible to assume that his true identity is Yuritsa. And we cannot forget about the mysterious Flame Emperor. His true motives are yet unclear. However, I have an idea. I believe the enemy may have been after Flame's blood. The blood that flows through her veins is special. It is extremely rare, and extremely dangerous. If enemies who know the secrets of Flame's blood have appeared, our only option is to leave the monastery and go into hiding.
Brother, wait.
Flame, what are you doing here? You should be resting.
I do not like the path of your thoughts. I do not wish to live in some lonely, remote location where I never get to see anyone. Not ever again.
If we stay here, you may be targeted again. Wouldn't it be better for the two of us to live in peace?
Even if we ran off to some new, secret location, there is no guarantee that they would not find us. That is why I believe it would be safest to stay in the monastery, where we are surrounded by capable knights and professors.
Yeah, all the capable knights and professors who didn't save you from getting kidnapped. And
Well, that's
were
why she joins
literally employing the man who kidnapped you as well.
Yeah, but that's why she's gonna be joining up with our class, because she knows who's the ones that's really, like, gonna help her and help her get stronger.
Do I have to take Flame? Do I have to?
Yeah.
I see
You know,
your
I mean...
point. I do. However,
Slyrro and I have a running belief that Flame is no one's favorite character in Three Houses. There's not a single person alive who says their favorite is Flame.
Yeah,
You know,
I
it is
can
the
understand
only
that.
reasonable option. What if I were to join the professor's class?
Why? Why would you do that?
That is a great idea.
With a professor like you nearby, I shall be safe no matter what foe should appear.
Coward.
I see. I am afraid you have a good point.
Did you just call me a coward?
Yes, I did.
What do you mean?
Just take it.
What are you talking about? I don't like Flayn. Also, we're doing Crimson Flower. You can't have Flayn on Crimson Flower. She leaves at the time skip.
That's a bummer. Oh,
It's not a bummer.
Professor, due to my position, I have closely scrutinized everything about you. After all that has happened, I must admit that you are indeed a trusted ally. So what say you? Can I entrust you with Flayn's safety?
No. I suppose I have no choice.
yeah, that's
I'm
probably
so glad that
accurate.
Flame is safe. Yet I can't help but wonder what the story is about that other girl. She wore the uniform of the academy.
Oh yeah,
Who
who
is
was
she?
that person?
The world may never know.
Well done, Professor. I see that I was right to ask your class for assistance. I have been told that Manuela and Flayn are recovering nicely, as is Monica.
Who is Monica?
Who is Monica?
Just Monica.
Monica, the girl you rescued along with Flayn, is also a student of the Officers' Academy. However,
She is a student from last year's class. She went missing just before she would have graduated. It never occurred to us that something might have happened to her at the monastery. We assumed she had run away.
Wow.
I never dreamed that we would find her. Not like this.
Monica has asked to rejoin the Black Eagle House once she has fully recovered. Our enemies are still out there, so we must remain cautious and continue our investigation. However, we must also help the students to move on from this incident.
After all, the Battle of the Eagle and Lion will be held in Gronder Field next month.
Yes, the students will remember it for the rest of their lives. Please guide them so that they may show us their best at the coming battle.
So, you'll be going to Gronder Field next month. You've never been there before, have you? There is unease in the western side of the Empire, but everything east of the capital, Enbar, is stable. Well, there was a noble rebellion a short while ago, but it didn't amount to much.
Will you come to the Battle of the Eagle and Lion?
Sorry, but I've got my own mission, and it's far from Gronder Field. The Church has always been quick to make use of those who work for them. What I'm more concerned about is finding out who among us is pulling the strings.
I knew it. Yurisa was venting.
Ever since the Rite of Rebirth, strange groups have been seen around Garreg Mach and elsewhere too. There was also an incident where some knights investigating these suspicious strangers turned up dead. Not that it's likely, but if something like that ever happens to me, search this room, every corner, behind every shelf. I'm going to leave something for you.
Don't say things like that.
The foreshadowing is
Don't
too
get
strong.
me wrong. I have no intention of dying.
Someone with Jiraiya Sensei's voice actor dying? Unheard of.
I know it would be too much to ask you to cheer up, but can you at least drop the serious... Well, I'll be. Was that a smile just now?
Byleth smiling? More likely than you'd think.
Mm-hmm.
So in this chapter, our main mission is a big fight against the other classes, and it actually will change depending on who we recruit or not, because anyone we don't recruit
Part
we'll have to
1.
fight against.
White clouds.
Got it.
Wyvern moon. Field of the Eagle and Lion.
Yep, so we really gotta recruit.
From on high, flocks of wyverns roar in chorus and soar the pristine skies, heading south for the winter. Fódlan's children lend their hands to winter preparations by gathering firewood and catching fish from the river's cool waters. Yet all the while, their gazes are turned skyward, drawn to the magnificent sight above.
Have we talked about this before? How do you feel about the art style of these transitions?
It's unique.
I understand, like, the style they're going for, and it's kind of fitting with, like, the medieval theme and all that, like that kind of painting, but I think it just kind of looks ugly.
Yeah, it just looks a little, yeah. It's not
does
as
look a little,
appealing
yeah.
as I'd like. Like it doesn't really give off a sense of grandeur. It's like, oh, okay, cool.
Oh, you see that green exclamation mark? That's a paralogue.
Ooh, cool.
So they're available from now on as long as we have them unlocked.
You already know about the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, correct?
Yep.
Some paralogues are locked depending on what route you're doing, and usually the only thing you need to do to unlock a paralogue is have one of the characters that's related to the paralogue in your class. There are a couple that are locked depending on your route. Like, for instance, you can only do Hubert and Edelgard's if you're doing Crimson Flower. You can't do Claude's, Hilda's, Dedue's, or Dimitri's because we're not any of their houses. And I think there are a couple of others, but those are just the main ones. Only the name.
I see. In that case, allow me to fill you in. It's a large-scale mock battle between the rival houses that takes place every year.
Its scale is incomparable to the mock battle we fought during the Great Tree Moon. It will take place in the vast Gronder Field. That is in Empire territory to the southeast of Garreg Mach.
Whichever house defeats the most opponents wins. Of course, the professors also fight alongside their respective houses.
Well, usually. Professor Manuela is being prudent. She will not be participating this year. Since his longtime rival will be absent, Professor Hanneman has also declined.
So, like, I'm gonna say it because it literally makes sense, and I actually kind of wish it did do this. They never make you go without Byleth. You have Byleth in every single map, but I actually think it would have been super cool, because Hanneman and Manuela sat out, if they made you do one story mission without Byleth.
Yeah,
for this one.
because it seems unfair, because it's like, oh, the other guys don't have their professor.
Narratively it seems unfair, and also I think it would just be fun mechanically to have to use the students. And then you could still, like, some people might argue, like, well, then you can't use Divine Pulse because Byleth's not there. But Byleth is overseeing and instructing the students, presumably, so Byleth could still do a Divine Pulse. Like, you could still have that game mechanic and it not matter, so.
Yeah, like,
I think it would have been cool.
It'd be a little bit more cheaty, but, like, he could do, like, I feel like him being, like, behind the scenes and ready to do it, like, would be fine.
I think it would be neat. In that case, I must sit out too.
Oh, don't worry about us. You know you want to see the kids in action.
Are you feeling any better, Professor Manuela?
Thanks to all of you. But I'd only be a burden out there. My students don't need to see me collapsed. Well, not on the battlefield anyway.
Correct. We will not be participating. Regardless, do not expect victory to come easily, or at all.
Well put. We've spent the past few months pushing our students to their limits. You can see me in the infirmary after they destroy you.
This doesn't seem fair.
Oh my, look at you! If you're as confident as all that, my students will walk all over you.
I'm pretty sure you're teaching Blue Lions, and if I recruit Felix before the end of the month, you're, like, dead in the water.
You're boned!
We have taught our students well. There is no need to hold back. Challenge them with everything you have.
Yeah.